Man, usually I'm always happy. I hate to start the video off on a sad note. Today's video, I'm gonna confess to all the Pendulum lovers out there, I'm sorry. What I say here is that Pendulum is not the best deck right now, because Pendulum is the best deck of all time, baby! And best deck! Let's go! That's the meta! Trash ass meta, pen best deck out of my face. So today's video, I'm not giving up on pendulums. Why would I give up on the best deck?
Morning, afternoon, and evening to everyone wherever you are in the world. I'm your host, Lolly Handtrap, and today we have the best deck. I mean, the second best deck. It's not really the best deck, it's the second best. First best deck, we know it's Mystic Mind Burn, guys. We know that's the best deck. Second best deck, Pendulums. So, I won locals at Core TCG with this deck. Well, I won, aka I topped. With this deck, it is a $60 deck that you can build. And there are alternatives to such cards that are basically expensive, such as Access Code. That's legitimately the only expensive card in that deck besides Celine. And this deck only ran me about $60, to be honest, without the Access Code and whatnot. So, we're getting right into it, and anyways, like, subscribe, whatever, and I will usually be streaming at twitch.tv/LollyHandtrap as I usually am, and I'll probably be playing this deck on stream eventually. Depends on whether or not I'm going back into remote duels, because I'm currently on a hiatus when it comes to remote duels as well. But anyways, guys, let's go into the video. So first off, we're going with the main deck. The main deck is easily just, you go with your brothers, you know? Your brothers. Chaos Chronograph Sorcerer is a pop, and it's a free summon as well, and it summons out the Time Gazer. Okay, next up you have the Starving Venom with the Gate 0 as a well. So that's pretty much simple for those who know pendulum theory and whatnot. So let's get right into it. Next up we have the doubles, which is Oath and the Dragon Pit, and you get these two out by going into Wisdom Eye. Wisdom Eye is pretty much a free pop, insert, and activate the Wolf Dragon and recycle back the Wolf Dragon. Wisdom Eye, is pretty much free from there. Next up are your free summons as well. So your free summons will be a Harmonizing Magician, and then on top of your next three of is going to be a double Iris Magician as well. So next up are your twins of your one-ofs, which is Blackfang, Celestial, and Joker. Oh shit, where's my purple? Crap. I told, oh yeah, there it is. There's the purple. Yikes. But anyways, yeah, that's the deck. And on top of that, your last three of is your Suedo Penmag, aka a free summon called Abyss Riser. Well, next up you're playing a 2-of Tuning Magician. The reason why I don't play a 3-of is because of just how much you break it, and I've kind of discussed it with the creator of this deck as well. Shoutouts to Angel of Zera for making this deck and basically telling me to fucking play Pendulum, because Pendulum is the second best deck. So next up you're playing 3 Ash Blossoms, 3 Valor, and 2 Infinite Imperm. This is my own twist. I felt like that this deck loses to a lot of combo heavy orientated decks, and it won't be able to keep up. So you need to be able to play during your opponent's turn, and these are probably the best like 8 hand traps that you'll ever play in this deck. Aside from your side deck as well, which is very needed, because the reason why you're playing hand traps in the main deck as well is because if you are siding, you need more to side at times, especially in this current format. You're gonna be like smoke screen, almost like smoke screening your deck if that's the case, if you were not playing hand traps. Next up you're playing the one side. There is a combo for it, I will show at the end of the video. Next up you're playing 3 Duelist Alliance, 1 Pen Call, 1 Time Star, and 1 Star Pendulum Graph as well. Next up your support cards are 3 Desires and 1 Twisters. The reason why you're playing 1 Twisters is I'm using the same theory as Pack when it comes to the Prank Kid deck, is that if a deck can run Twisters and loses to back row, just play the one, side the rest. That's pretty much my theory when it comes to, well, that's why I perceived the theory of it when Pack 1 with Prank Kids, and I'm going to stick with that theory as well for this deck. Next up you're playing, for your extra deck, 2 Celine, 1 Dagda because we're playing the Scythe, 1 Hawk Fibrax, 1 Access Code, and 1 Appaloosa. You'll be able to make Appaloosa a lot, and it's very situational as well. Access Code comes up a lot as well when clearing your opponent's boards. Except for your Xyz monsters, you're playing 1 time Star Force, 1 OT Abyss Dweller. It has to be OT. Okay, no, it doesn't. I'm losing my throat. I'm sorry. Oh wait, wait. Yep, cock. 1 Nightmare, 1 Baguska, 1 Tornado Dragon, and 1 Supreme King Darkworm. This comes up a lot because you're playing a lot of Dark Pendulum monsters, and because of how basically it actually won me a game that one time when I was playing against zombies. I was pretty low on life once, and I was like, yo, what the fuck do I do? I'm locked into zombies and whatnot. Oh wait, I can Pendulum Summon. Just go 2, because it does not, because even if you're locked into zombies, you just go summon like with the freaking thingamajig, right? It can't do shit because of it only requires 2 Dark Pendulum monsters. Keyword Pendulum monsters, not Pen Magician, Pen Spellcasters, Pen whatever. Dark Spellcasters. So you're playing against, I guess, what's that fiery monster? Huge spell. It changes it that I lose legitimately. But next time you're playing Dawn Dragster, 1 Borload Savage, and 1 TG Wonder Magician. The reason why you're playing TG Wonder Magician, I will show in a bit as well. Lastly, for your side deck, you're playing 3 Lancia, 3 Droll, 3 Nibiru, 2 Dark Rune and More, 2 Dinko, and 2 Twisters. So that's legitimately your side deck, and it's pretty self-explanatory. But anyways, let's get on to the combo video. The combo is going to be pretty simple. The combo side of things is just going to be we shuffle our decks, do some test stands, and because basically any Pendulum monster is free reign. But yeah, so let me just shuffle this up. It will be basically 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So let's just go through this. So here, I guess we could do something. It's not gonna be the best because we actually might have to go Desires. But before we go Desires, we actually have to like get the Time Gazer out and then the Curtain Razor out. So I think we would just go Curtain Razor, summon, right? Go Chronograph F to pop. To summon a Time Gazer because you need the Time Gazer out immediately, so we don't Desires it away. You see, as we run a majority of 1-ofs, we just go into the Time Gazer, right? And then from here, we simply just go Desires for 3, 1, draw 2. We drew into the Oath and the Supreme King Darkworm. Okay, we drew into the Gate 0, sure. That's fine. And so our banish. Okay, we can. Okay, we fucked. Okay, never mind. This is a shit. Okay, we banished the Scythe. Fuck. Okay. That I was gonna just do a Scythe combo, but in this alternative, because we had the Darkworm and everything, what we would just end on, it was either a Tornado Dragon, Baguska, Nightmare, or Dweller. That's legitimately what we would end on, honestly, because this deck would be more of a mid-range deck and everything. And if we didn't banish the Scythe, we would have been able to make the Scythe as well. So next one is going to be probably the last one. Hopefully not, but who knows. But next one is Duelist Alliance, Tuning, Gate 0, Pendulum Graph, and Desire. But this is actually pretty good, I guess you could say, because you would just activate the Gate 0, activate the Duelist Alliance because we have a pen scale in our Pendulum zone, and then we would just go add a pen call, so we can basically plus off resources. We don't really need to pop our pen scales at this moment, so we are pretty much good from there. You would then go activate the pen call. You'll pitch the Tuning Magician because the Tuning Magician has an effect in Grave already to basically summon itself. You would add a Harmonizing, of course, because we don't have anything in the current pen scales as Supreme King Darkworm, and then you would also add a Black Fang as well. Next up, you would just go. I wish you could go Desires, but because of last time, we risked it a lot. We risked that. So what we would do actually here is just go activate the Black Fang, right? And then we would just go pen from 1, which is pretty much something you wouldn't usually do, but because we just won't want to risk losing things, we just go pen from 1. We go into the either the double Iris Magician or the purple, but I think because we are running more than one thingamajig, we go into purple, right? And here you would go into, give me a second. you would go into the Tuning Magician. Okay, Tuning Magician is a mandatory effect because we have 2 scales. It's basically we both lose. We lose by 400. Our opponent gets 400. It's sure it's mandatory and whatnot, but it's fine. But I think you would just go link 2 in here, right? Just Tuning Magician and this, right? And then you would go into a Hack of 5 Rex from here. Hack of 5 Rex will basically trigger its effect as well to summon. This would go into a scale, my bad. Actually, no, you would actually keep this here. This would banish. You would keep harmonizing here, actually. Hack of 5 Rex effect to basically summon. You would here summon another Tuning Magician. Right? Actually, nah, you would just keep this in grave, actually. Okay, my bad. So you would keep this in grave, right? And not trigger. You would use it, harmonizing that, right? Or summon this, right? They're both tuners. You would then go summon the Scythe, right? Actually, fuck. Because you already pen summon, I think you would just go. Yeah, you would summon the other Tuning Magician, right? And then you would go link for 2. One of them gets banished, the other. And then you just go activate the Dagda. Then you would go here, Desires, chain Dagda. Dagda would first set, right? And then you would just banish for 10. And then here, you would just draw 2. And then, oh my god, that's a horrible draw 2. That's a horrible draw 2. But, in any case, right, you already shut down your opponent for next turn, because next turn, you have a Scythe set, you have a Hack of 5 Rex. Hack of 5 Rex, you basically can, like, tribute, right? Summon a TG Wonder Magician. Wonder Magician's effect on resolution, right, is to basically pop a spell or trap on the field, keyword on the field, aka not just your opponent's side of the field. So you'll pop your Scythe. Scythe would then trigger Engrave, summon itself back, and your opponent can also summon for extra deck. A lot of decks in this current meta rely on the extra deck. If you're playing against decks such as, I don't know, Sky Checkers, your opponent has your scoop right there immediately. But yeah, another alternative would be using Tornado Dragon. As I said previously, that we would try to make Tornado Dragon, but we couldn't make Tornado Dragon, so we had to go with the Hack of 5 Rex route. It's very dependent on your awareness of your surroundings and also your matchup. And if you're going second, right, you would just side in your your going second cards, such as Dark Ruler, Nibiru, depending on the matchups, maybe Droll, Lancia, it just depends. But anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed, like, subscribe, whatever. Pen is not the best deck, but still, it's a very good deck to basically play, and especially for those who wish to play a $60, $70 build. And this deck is pretty much under $100. If you basically like boil it's just like 21 cents. That's like what, $1? Like this is all like $1 right there. This is like 5 for gold rare. You can drop this for a Boros Sword, which is 3. These are 20s. This is 40, 60. This is like 64 cents. Like pretty much the only expensive aspect of this deck is just the extra deck as well. And pretty much the reason why I say this is budget, because if you're investing into this extra deck, you're investing into more decks. That's what I mean by budget. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you enjoy. Like, subscribe, whatever. And anyways, I'll see you guys till the next. Bye.